Let's go next caller. Jaren.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, I have my camera on. I don't see it on the live stream in, but that's all right. So as the name implies, I am a gringo who lives in Mexico. I've been on and off down here for 20 years, have the culture down, have the language down, have done very well for myself on the new booty acquisition side of the equation. I've ran quite a bit of volume these last few years. And coming into the new year, I've decided that I want to scale that down. And as you've mentioned on your channel multiple times, focus more on the quality over quantity. And this actually is an effect of something that recently happened. I've been really good at pretty much getting whoever I want to get in the bedroom. Normally they last a few weeks, sometimes a few months, but every now and then there's one that I really, really like. And I had this happen recently to where yesterday at the gym, she ran into her. We've been training together for a few months. She posted me all over her social media. I went back to the US for Christmas, stopped unfollowing me, stopped talking to me, and figured, okay, she must be traveling or whatever. And yesterday she told me, oh, well, I'm actually seeing someone. I want to take it serious. So that brought up emotions in me that I haven't felt in a very long time, since I do so well on just meeting new girls and gaming them. I can get them in the bedroom very easily. But every now and then there is that one that comes up. So any advice for someone who is good on the game side, but maybe not so good on the retention side, or what to do when those instances come up? In this case, there's a part of me that thought, oh, well, I'd be good for a relationship, but I don't really want a relationship. I just wanted to kind of keep her around for a bit longer, since she was my favorite that I've had in a very long time.
So what ended up happening was you were the rebound guy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Whenever you guys notice a woman is bombarding you with a lot of attention really, really quickly, that's not a good sign. Posting you all over her social media, she was doing that to get her ex jealous. She was doing that to get the guy that she really wanted jealous. So be mindful. Anytime a girl is it's normal for a girl to be into me, but you posting me all over your social media, being super, super involved really, really quickly, that's a sign to me that she's trying to rebound, so she's overcompensating. The way you trump that with women is to make every woman earn their time with you. I can bet when she was doing that, because you liked her, you might have started seeing her a little bit more, or you subconsciously gave her more priority in your life, right? Maybe maybe you weren't so active with meeting new women when the time you were dealing with her in that certain period of time. Maybe you weren't so, dialed in on whatever you were focused on. Whenever we start liking a girl, we tend to throw other women on the wayside. Can't do that.
Yeah, right? I think it was something like that. At first, normally I'll start seeing them maybe once a week. Eventually is a cadence I like to keep them around for the longer term. But I think I saw her maybe once, or I met her at an event. Saw her immediately that week, smashed the first time. She immediately asked me to go to the gym with her. That's where she took a bunch of pictures, posted us all over social media, and she did that for a few weeks. So I tried to keep it at once a week, and eventually it went to 2 to 3 times a week, which is more going into kind of girlfriend boyfriend type territory. So I think I probably got a little too close too fast. And she is the type of girl, she craves attention. So I met her via a social circle down here in Mexico City, where I'm located, and she spends the entire time just taking pictures of herself. And a lot of times she and I both end up in promo videos and stuff, even before we met. We're both fairly attractive. And I noticed that for me, it was like, okay, maybe she wants to just be seen with me more. But now that you referenced that it was likely a rebound, that's making a lot more sense here.
Oh, and this is the thing. You guys got to be mindful of what a woman is doing. You guys can't put the blinders on when you're dealing with a girl and not notice the bad behavior, because like if I'm with a girl, if I'm talking to a girl and I can sense that she loves taking pictures. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, Jaren. There's this girl in my gym right now, right? I just moved to Miami. I haven't even been here 3 fucking weeks. This girl, since I've been from the first day she's seen me, she is fishing for eye contact, fishing for attention. I can tell what kind of girl she is. She will come and put herself around me, not in a blatant way.
I had one today do the same thing. It's the third time she's done it, and she did it with the girl I'm referencing. She'd get right in front of us, and the girl, when I was lifting with her, she'd give her this death stare, like, "Bitch, what are you doing in my orbit?"
That is not a good sign. Anytime I see a girl who is excessively wanting attention from a guy, that tells me that you do that for every handsome, cute guy. I haven't even been in the gym a month. And I see her talking to so many other dudes. I already know what kind of chick you are, right? You were the attention whore. You need every man to want you. Whenever you see a girl who needs attention, your attention will never be enough. It will never be enough. That's an immediate red flag. If I notice a girl is super, super, super into, she needs validation that quickly, like, damn, baby, I know I look good, but I see you talking to this dude, I see you posting these kind of pictures. I know what kind of girl you are. Don't put the blinders on, guys. Don't have the covers on your eyes and not notice. You got to be fishing. Hey, you see how women are looking for ways to disqualify your ass? They're always looking for ways to see if you a weirdo, if you a creep. Why? I don't understand why guys don't have the same fucking mindset. In the first year of talking to a girl, I'm looking for every possibility of why you're not the girl for me. I'm actively seeking out why I should disqualify you.
I was doing that too in the initial phases, but I think it was just the initial love bombing. And I mean, I date plenty of hot girls. So for me, it's weird when something like this rarely happens. So I'm trying to kind of reverse engineer the process and see what it was. But I think it was that initial love bombing. Whereas with other girls, usually it's the once a week cadence, once every other week, once every 3 weeks. And you can kind of keep them on the long term for that on a maintenance plan. But this one was just fast and furious from the get go.
Anytime a girl is trying to go super fast, there's a reason why. It's not a good sign. Nobody that is super valuable is trying to get you to like them that quickly. They don't even know if they like you. Damn, baby, how the fuck you know you like me so quickly? I know we fucked, but damn, what the hell is wrong with you? You never been with a guy that's an attractive. It's so many red flags to me.
Yeah. I figured initially it's just because she's attractive, and in my local area, I'm considerably more attractive than the local populace.
You can't that though, bro. You cannot
exactly.
You can't let your own ego ruin you. You gotta understand women, bro.
Yeah, so I just assumed it was her saying like, "Hey, look, I got the gringo." And I was going to ask you, you've been in Colombia recently, right? Or you have some experience in Latin America?
Yeah, I lived there for a while.
Yeah, so it's one of those where it's like, oh, the trophy gringo, the trophy foreigner, which it did feel good on my end, but yeah, I realized she's probably done that before, and then it was just really that quick love bombing, and then immediately pulling away to where it's like, what the hell happened there? Although normally I do know better.
You gotta do some deep work, right? Because
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you got to look within yourself and ask yourself, okay, this happened to me for a reason. Maybe I'm not used to this quality of girl liking me a lot that fast. That's why I fell for it, right? Because if you are used to that kind of girl liking you a lot that fast, and you would know it's never a good sign. So you probably haven't been love bombed before like that. That's why you fell for it. But now you know
it's been a long time. It's been like 10 years, and I've done a lot of work since then. Yeah, usually, and she's not the hottest of the girls in my rotation. Usually I'm pretty good about keeping that initial cadence, again, for like a longer term maintenance plan. But I think it was just that initial fast and fierce that kind of got me, got those emotions going, almost like an addiction. And that leads me kind of, as I preface this call, to the main question. So coming into this year, I'm looking to considerably reduce my volume and just go for quality. I'm thinking that, and this might be something that more of your advanced guys have come across too, to where just having one chick after another just constantly coming into the house like a rotational door, it doesn't really do anything. It's to the point where I really don't enjoy the new girl anymore. I really kind of want something with a bit of a deeper connection. So is that something you've come across? I know that you're quite game aware and have quite the experience. And then how do you go about that process in terms of disqualifying more and only allowing a specific number to come into your life?
Okay, so I have a student of mine who's going through the exact same thing, but he's consciously looking for a good girl, which I think you're going to make the mistake of doing as well. Even though you want quality, you don't want to consciously be trying to look for that. Let that good girl prove herself to you.
Yeah, because you'll convince yourself she's a good girl and overlook the red flags. Yeah,
exactly. You will tell yourself, hey, she's checking all the boxes, so I should go ahead and give her more priority. No. I don't know. It might be all the front, right? So even though you want a connection with a girl, right? What I would do is you put all the girls in your life through a ringer. You put them through competition. Hey, let the best girl win. I'm not going to put any girl in priority. She has to separate herself. Let the girls that come into your life separate themselves. Don't force it. The moment you try to make one of the girls your girlfriend, you're gonna get fucked. So even though you want that, you got to put that to the back of your mind, because if you lead with that, it's gonna start coming across with your actions. You're gonna start naturally want to see this girl more. You're gonna start naturally putting a girl in a different category, and it might just be up front. Girls are good actors, bro. And this is what I was telling my guy. They are wonderful actors. The girl, I'm gonna tell you what's going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
The girl that he's dealing with, she's like, hey, check my phone, do this. I want to see. I'm like, bro, you're falling for the okie doke. She's doing exactly what she knows you want. She's doing exactly what she knows you want. Let her prove herself to you without expectations. Because this is the thing about women. If you go, hey, I want this kind of girl, XYZ, this kind of girl. A girl that does like you has a lot of incentive to act like the kind of girl you want. How about I don't put any expectations, so there's no fronting, there's no acting, and then the best girl will win from the bunch. Even though you want a high quality girl, do not look for one.
Yeah, and I think that was the issue with this girl, because I had plenty of high quality girls in my life, but I didn't have that initial emotional response. So I think it was just all that attention from the get go, and then for me thinking, oh, I need to reciprocate her. Oh, because she was coming after me, looking for me, reaching out, always wanting to set stuff, and I just said, okay, well, if she's interested, yeah, I'll just say yeah, because I like her too. And then that's when the pull away started happening.
There's no love at first sight, bro. Listen,
Yeah.
guys.
No, I know that. Yeah, I know
that. Let women.
It was lust. Yeah.
Yeah. There is no such thing as love at first sight. That's just oxytocin and emotions, and you're getting attached so quickly. There's no fucking such thing as love at first sight.
Yeah, and I've noticed too, especially in my experience, that a lot of times, and I tell my buddies this down here, girls can feel your emotions. So I think the point to where I started feeling like I liked her more than any other girl in my life, she's bi too. So she knows I have multiple other girls. I take them out to social events. I'm pretty well known in that specific social circle. So it's well known that I get around and I have options. But I think it was more so that minute that I started feeling like, oh, maybe she's different, or inconvenience too. She lives here in the neighborhood. We go to the same gym. We just happen to be in the same social circle, have the same network of friends. Like, oh, well, and this is compatibility wise, which is kind of a false idea, but compatibility wise, okay, this could potentially work. She could fit in nicely in my lifestyle. Whereas the other ones, yeah, they live across town. They have weird work schedules. They just kind of come over when they come over, and then I don't think much of it. So I've noticed, again, and it's been a long time since this happened to me, but in the past, that she can feel those emotions in you, whether you play it cool, whether you're smooth operator, whether you're 100% on your game. When you feel something inside, it's almost like she has that sixth sense and she can dial into that.
Yeah. Anyway, bro, I appreciate you, but I do have to get to everybody else.
Of course. Yeah. And Fit, I wanted to mention I have a channel doing abroad topics. I do some dating stuff. I'm going to start transitioning away to that and do more about the logistics of moving abroad and how to set everything up. I'd love to reach out and maybe get you on a stream one of these days to share your Colombia experiences.
Cool, man. Hit me up. DM me.
Okay, definitely will. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Peace. All right, take care. Peace.
So I would agree that dude was that he had above average looks, and that tends to happen when you are a little bit more advanced. The more options you have with women, women are smart, bro. They're not boo boo the fool, right? They're not like they know how to play the game. But that's why I say it's never enough just to have a couple things. You can't just have looks. You can't just have status. You can't just have money. You have to be so well rounded so you're not susceptible to deceit, right? The deceitfulness of women. Women put on a front. And guess what? The higher value you become, the more of a front they put on. Like you motherfuckers in the game is going to end. Y'all think if I get successful, the game's going to stop. Ooh, I got some bad news for y'all. I'm dealing with a whole different level of games. This is a advanced level of game. You about to experience all the girls trying to act like what you want. And you got to decipher. I got to be more fucking keen and understanding women, because I'm like, they all trying to act like a good girl. because they see your value. See, a lot of you motherfuckers, you're not even used to women pretending to be what you want because they don't give a fuck about you. But once you start making money, you improve your looks, you improve your status. Ooh, they all are now pure, feminine, cooperative. Like, what the hell is going on? Better get used to that. The moment you get successful, to get used to women starting to act like they are exactly what you want. You gotta have the skill set to not fall for it.